Good time of day. But me, I live again. One moment. There we go. Hi. How are you all? Greetings and salutations. What was I doing last time I played? Hi, Lynx. Why is my chest caved in? Why am I having drug withdrawals, and what am I doing in here? Oh, that's right. I remember. Anyways. So today we're on a mission to get that quest done. I don't know. And then after that, we, not sure yet. Honestly, I'm looking to get just a couple of more achievements in this game, and then probably going to end up putting it down again. But for now, we still got like some stuff we can get. Mostly, I'm just kind of having the thought process of we kind of got the hardest achievements that I wanted to get done, and now there's just like a couple of others. I'm not even fully certain I'm going to complete this character's playthrough with the DLCs. Like, if I do the DLCs, I kind of want to build my usual character type and go through it like that and do what achievements we don't have there. You know, I'd like to be able to play the game in the way that I normally play the game, and instead of the batshit way that I've been playing it with this character. But yeah, we needed more star bottle caps, I guess. I did not at all bother looking up how many I was going to need. We also need to get that healing with food achievement out of the way too. So yeah, basically this character's entire purpose has been just get the achievements that I never would normally get because they're part of playstyles that I don't normally do. It's also warm here. And by warm, I mean it's getting hot here because summer has decided to finally show its face fully. And by show its face fully, I mean punch mine. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Anyone home? Tu casa es no tu casa. We already got the thing we needed with alcohol. But yeah, this character is basically just going to end up killing everyone at some point. I can already tell you that.
You ready to die?
Blood?
Why'd you have trouble finishing that sentence?
You like the sight of your own blood?
No, but I like the sight of yours. Oh, hey, 12 gauge. What am I still missing? I'd actually need to look. Also, I'm thinking that just because of the way that the controller is, and I'm probably going to get a better controller next month, or at least order a better controller, something that will probably last longer than the one that I have right now. I think we just play melee. We're not built to do that, but we might as well. And I am just kind of going to wander place to place to try to find the bottle caps. I really don't see much reason to bother at all otherwise. Ah, okay. I feel like there's supposed to be a door on the other side of that, but okay. If nothing else, one of the things I do kind of want to do with this character is just kind of go into places I normally wouldn't because it's trespassing, and as it turns out, I normally don't do horrifically evil things because clearly I'm a good person.
You like the sight of your own blood?
Ow. Drop that. No, 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 no. No, that is not the thing to do as a response. Fuck you. That escalated horrifically fast. Just make them drop their weapon. They pull out a fucking frag grenade. Still didn't help them, mind you. I have, by the way, done a little bit more testing with Greg Tech New Horizons, the Minecraft mod pack. I did, in fact, like, run it for a while, not doing anything, with OBS and VTube Studio open. I think it's better. I think we've gotten some of it done, like whatever the issue was, I think we may have got it. But I need to possibly do a stream that may end up being very short eventually, of just trying to make sure. I've been very cautious because I can't allow anything.
The NCR. What the hell?
We don't need any more, like, tech fuck-ups. We'll see. Hi, Sam.
What have you done?
Calling me a coward is not very applicable in this exact moment, you know?
No.
I just want you to understand that coward is not the word to be using. Like, I'm a lot of things, but I think a coward in this situation is not one of them. Psycho, monster, like, there's a lot of words, but coward? Charged you with while you had a shotgun with a fucking lawnmower blade that sharpened. I'm pretty sure this is a lawnmower blade. Just a sharpened one. Thorn. I'm also not incredibly certain.
Son of a bitch is on our side.
I'm not entirely certain, by the way, exactly how much Ellen I plan to stream. As much as I really like that game and play it a lot, I won't lie, it's the kind of game where I suspect most of the time it's not that interesting to see. Especially whenever my challenge characters usually are doing very repetitive shit. Hmm. Fiend.
You like the sight of
Well, look, a line got interrupted. That's something that Bethesda doesn't know how to do. How did I take off both of your arms with that? That's a little bit weird. My brother, in battle, we are stronger. Pray to will falter. Sacrifice to the altar. Hi. Now, I assume you two understand exactly how much fucked you're in if you dare lift a finger. Okay. Got anything in here of value to me? Alright, have a nice day. Be NCR guy, forced to watch a pump. In walks the literal fucking murderer of the majority of your fucking army.
You thought you could hide from me?
I like how the military police guy literally was just standing there, not even looking at me.
You like the sight of your own blood?
You really have trouble saying that word a lot, don't you? Hmm. I won't lie though, I still do kind of want to do the Lonesome Road. If we're going to do like the Caesar ending with this playthrough. Just to see if Caesar will forgive me for nuking his fucking homeland. Or his homeland, quote unquote. The Legion's like land. I want to see if he'll forgive me for doing that. Like, I want to see just how far I can push that guy without breaking the quest line directly. I want to know. He's registered. I feel like there's supposed to be more bottle caps that we're looking for in this area somewhere, but I don't think we've come across one yet. I'm betting there's some in there though, but I kinda don't want to go over there. Alright, the real question is, what bottle caps have I not picked up at this point? Oh, so this town's gonna be more or less left alone. At least for now. Just don't feel a particular desire to wipe out Good Springs. Not yet. Damn. Bastard. Can I just take his stuff? Does he not care? He doesn't. Huh. I can even sleep in that bed. Oh. Okay, doll. Which
The
house?
NPR took back Nelson. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
I don't really think I can, lady. I don't think I have the capacity to help. You need a psychiatrist, not whatever I am.
Help me!
I have, that bottle cap right there. Yeah, can I have that? Thank you.
Feeling thirsty?
Yeah, that's the lady that you can save from the geckos. You're supposed to talk to her immediately. I didn't. I see. What does that put us up to? How many ball caps we got? I'm still carrying that around, am I? 33. Genuine question. How many do I actually need? I may or may not have not looked that up. I may have completely just ignored that, in fact, and forgot what I was doing after stream last time. And not bothered to try to figure that one out. Damn, vilified. I'm not that bad. In fact, I've helped bring down world hunger. Thanks to my effort, dozens upon hundreds of people will not have to worry about food ever again. I'm a great guy. I'm definitely having one of those moments of I don't remember where most things are.
Over here!
Hi!
The Kaisar is...
Okay.
There you are. Watch out.
Hi, yes, game. Can I please pull the trigger on this gun that I'm holding? That'd be nice. Fucking asshole. It's because of the stomach, I know. Oh my fucking god, that... Oh! I could not even attack there fucking once! Oh my fucking god. Okay. Now, for fuck's sake. There. That genuinely sucked ass. Like, if there's anything that I can complain about with this game, that's one of the things. Just the fact that I could literally not even attack there because they just kept hitting me, and that was stunning me because of the, injury.
How are you holding up?
Alright, what can we get rid of to pay for this? Doesn't help that the armor's broken too, and I've more or less killed everybody who could possibly restore it reasonably. We're running out of money too. Hit squads are actually becoming a pain in the ass. Anything we want back from this? The missiles were too many. There we go. Wow, yeah, those are still too much for him, apparently. There we go. Okay. Let's get fixed up, and then I'll go back that way. Oh, yeah. That bed's owned. I healed my radiation. Primarily because that was kind of getting high, and I think we're out of Rad-X. Or Rad-Away, specifically, not Rad-X. Where's a bed we can use? But yeah, I genuinely fucking hate whenever I can be stun-locked like that. A lot of times these guys aren't even that bad. Especially whenever I actually have the, kind of build that I'd normally run, but still. Sure, I should have taken care of that sooner, but, you know. Also, whatever the fuck was happening with me not being able to pull out the gun, that's already happened a couple of times, and I'm not so sure what the fuck is causing that. It's the NCR this time! Wow! Do I have anything to do with him? Bing. Bing. Wahoo. Ow! Okay, took a while for the thing to open there. Still have faith in Bethesda? Who the fuck said I had faith in Bethesda? You new around here? This isn't even made by Bethesda. They just slapped their fucking greasy name on it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Fucking Christ. Let's try that again. Also, not being able to open the menu at random fucking times due to the character being stunned is a, thing that I'd absolutely prefer removed. Alright, who's it this time? It's the fucking Legion again. Heard you were. Stop reloading. Stop reloading. Yes, my armor is ripped to shreds. Yes, I really should just get new armor. No, I'm not going to do the intelligent thing.
Come on!
Hi. Are they actually being a pain in my ass for once in their lives? Besides the obvious reasons. That this character is built for completely different playstyles. I really should just be pumping up our ability to survive hits. It's the NCR round 2.
Since you haven't pissed your...
Think you haven't information. Fuck you.
Have a nice day now.
Momento. My OBS is covering things. Imagine waiting 7 years for Bethesda to release a mid-game. Mid?
3.
That's a lot of faith you're giving them. Wow, that worked way better. Any of you wearing anything of any vague value to me? I'd be shocked if Bethesda even put out a mid-game at this point, because that's something they have shown they're more or less incapable of even managing in that level. Now all the crimes that I commit will be on their hands. Bethesda's incompetence is to an extreme that's insane. And I genuinely cannot fathom how the fuck anyone still has any faith in that company. Like, there were people who thought that Starfield had a chance of being good, and I thought that was the funniest shit. That game is dog shit, and there are people who still attempt to defend it to this day. The last good game that Bethesda put out was probably Oblivion, and that game is only good in the sense that it's actually a lot of fun. And, you know, stands outside of its dog shit writing because Emil Pagriolillo cannot write to save his goddamn life. Please calm down. There's no reason to be afraid, you stupid box. Oh, hey, frag grenades. Those things that I can't be trusted with. You have food on you? Yes. Hey chat, do you think we're going to get a schizo again today? Or bot, whatever it was, trying to declare that I'm someone that I'm fucking clearly not? That happened one stream, and I still am just waiting for some like fucking AI or stupid motherfucker to come in and do that again. I'm betting it was a bot though. That's the main thing. Are we gonna survive? Oh, no, we're not. Note to self, still far beyond our level range of being able to deal with right now. Let's see here, what else do we have? I really should just keep a hold of my shotgun. Like, I've already taken the perk. I might as well keep using it. Zam, I'm not joking. I just found that to be one of the funniest things that's been, like, said at me by anything or anyone in a while, because it was so just blatantly like, this is either a bot that's just accusing people at random of like being someone, or it's a schizo who has zero fucking idea that like what any position I actually hold is, and I just find that funny. That, or, you know, it's a schizo who's looking to, like, get me to say something that I've already said 1,000 times before. Damn. It didn't explode. It is a thing that did cross my mind, that there is a slight potential that it was somebody trying to, like, ooh, maybe I can, like, upset the streamer by, like, making implications about certain things. And then it's just like, I hate the modding community. I hate a lot of Bethesda fans. I hate Bethesda. I am a mean, angry, surly individual. And that's why, chat, remember, I hate you. Ah, yes, stuck between Cazadors and Deathclaws. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down as the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire. Are they stuck? Hey, want to see me make a bad decision again? Why do I throw so terribly? Mother. Woohoo! You know what? These are still better than the Deathclaws, though. I will say. My leg is broken? My leg is broken, isn't it? No? Why am I slow? Man. Rifle grip gun. That was the wrong button to hit. Chat. Do any of you know how many bottle caps we need? Because I genuinely don't know. And I know I could Google it. But I want to put you to work instead. Oh, there's one. I feel like we've walked past so many of them. Oh, hey, the book on how to punch things better. For what type? The star ones for the quest. That's been the achievement I've been trying to actually finish. Which, yeah, I've apparently never finished that quest on a character who wasn't, like, disabled achievements-wise. So I think I have, like, I think it's 50? How many do we have? 34. Okay. Oh! Right, I'm dressed like the NCR. No one's gonna shoot me if I walk in here.
Hamlin was a brave soldier. What could have driven him to despair?
The game has zero actual, like, knowledge that I killed him, huh? I do feel a little bit bad that the dev team basically had nowhere near the amount of time they needed, despite agreeing to, like, to the deadline.
Man, I love my guns.
Hi. How are you today?
I desire bottle caps. You do not have them.
Man, I love my guns.
There's 100 total in the world, and you need 50. Okay. Neat. I'm trying to think of all the places I remember seeing them, and I don't know if we've already gone to all of those places. And a 1 in 20 chance when drinking. Yeah. So we need like 16 more or some shit. Guess we just go through the houses and shit of places and just try to find it. I forget that I have a light I can turn on. But yeah, I do plan to not have this stream be very long. Mostly because Seki's community day is, like, going to happen, and I plan to show up for that. So I plan to just kind of try to get this quest progressed. Maybe get some more XP, and just, like, from there, kind of just fuck off for a little bit and work on some stuff. I'm not going to lie. I've had several songs I could just, like, make quick art for and upload. I just haven't. And I know I've said this before, but I really probably should do that and just worry about anything else later. Like, notably, some of the stuff I'd be uploading is stuff that was just never actually released on YouTube, but recently I looked through a bunch of...
NCR's top ranger, Chief Hanlon, put a gun in his mouth. Think he would have done that if the NCR stood a chance of beating the Legion?
I put a gun in his mouth! Why does everybody take my achievements from me? But yeah, I was looking through some of my old work, and I was just like, some of this is okay enough that I'd probably upload it. I just need to, you know, actually do that. You don't look like the Sunset Sarsaparilla drinking sorts.
I am?
Yeah. But, yeah. Eventually, I'll get the one Toho cover done. It's just that, I don't know. A lack of motivation isn't even correct per se, because I do still poke at and work on a bunch of different music. It's just that I haven't wanted to work on covers. I've been more just fucking around and experimenting with original music. Might as well get that. But yeah, there's like a couple of original things that I've gotten done. And a bunch of stuff that's half done that I just need to figure out how to do a couple of things with, but... me dumb. In case, yeah. You know, it's probably a smart idea if I look around to make sure there's no one here before I steal in towns that I actively have been trying not to fuck up. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Ironically, when looking through all my older work music, I also found a file for a song that was, in fact, more or less just actually done. Very good. Very nice. That apparently I just never actually uploaded. So I should probably also upload that, but I don't know. I'm now shunned. Oh. Realistically, I also know that if I want to just put out some covers too, I really should just choose some stuff that's simpler. I know that's the truth of it, but, you know. No one's here to see me do this. Sheesh. No one said this game wasn't buggy. Lo Fantoma. Where's that medical journal? There it is. What are my skills looking like? Oh no, I'm now hated by everyone. Wow. Anyways, things that are true in real life and in the game. I'm gonna somehow not find a single star bottle cap in here. I'll end up having to go elsewhere. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that many. Well, we're hated, so... Whatever. Maybe everyone should die. Oh. But yeah, it's just what it is. Oh, look, it's the Manny Vargas creature. Hi, Manny Vargas. Hi. What an undignified noise to make. Who's this? Oh, McMurphy? Huh. Nothing. Okay. Those caps, those star bottle caps are fucking everywhere until I start looking for them. Then they hide from me. Sure is a lot of drug use around here. Oh. Oh. Huh. Wild. Someone didn't have a nice time. Damn. Think you had enough trash in here, bro? Join the pile. I will say... is that one? No. Thief! Well now. Let's see. What should we get? Purifier. I don't know if this is worthwhile. I genuinely don't know if the toughness perk in this game is worthwhile. I feel like it isn't. I genuinely don't know. I've never actually looked that closely at how damage threshold works in the game because it's definitely a system. I know that much. Fuck it. That's better. Get up. That's... Oh, finally. There's one. We finally found one. Just 15 more to go. Damn, splattered her across the wall, didn't we? It's just 1 minus 1 DR. 1-to-1 DR. Oh, damage reduction. Ah. I see. I heard it was more complicated than that, but if that's just what it is. Old man in Far Harbor, he seems to have a lot of toughness. Suplex him. Suplex him. Suplex him. Suplex him. Suplex him. Listen to the voices in your head and suplex him. Well, it's a little bit of grave robbing. Haha. I don't think I've really ever walked around this place. Game. Game. My controller turned off. I think I'm going to need a new controller anyways. The cord for my controller just fell out of the controller. It's capped to 85%. Oh. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new controller. Good thing I was planning to get one.
Murderer.
No. I'm sure you can get some really fucking wild defense builds going, but I've never actually looked too far into min-maxing this, because ultimately one of the strongest things you can do is just sniper rifle, explosive round, sneak attack. And at that point, you really don't actually need much. At that point, whatever you're wearing is just fashion. Okay, there is more here. Nice. 14 to go. How many bottles do we have? 18. I would not trust my luck on that one. Have you seen any of the Chucky movies? Almost every single one of them, I can guarantee you. I have seen almost all of them, if not all of them. I have seen pretty much every single Friday the 13th, every Chucky, every Nightmare on Elm Street, Hell, I've seen all the Leprechaun movies. I know, Bark.
Careful. They got spies all over.
I know. They're always watching you. And me. No Bark gets to live. I like No Bark. He's funny. He gets to live. I think we head to the test facility next. Yeah, let's go there. I think there's a couple bottle caps here anyways that we can get once we go over there. Like in previous games, the DT can function as an outright subtraction. If a shot is fired with a damage value of 40 against a DT of 10, the damage 10 will be ignored. Then 10 damage will be ignored. Okay. Fair enough. The next thing that I thought about potentially doing with this game is seeing how far we could get as a evil pacifist. Like, we don't kill anything ourselves, per se. There's a reason that I'm just like, how much evil can we do without hurting anyone directly? Mind you, that does not mean we wouldn't be doing things that would get people killed. That would be, we're not directly killing anyone ourselves. A few weeks ago at a collector store, I found a one-to-one scale Chucky doll and the price was ridiculous. That doesn't surprise me. At all. Movie memorabilia in general tends to be expensive, especially if it's like that scale level stuff. God, eventually I need to convince some of the dudes to just watch all the, like, silly old, horror movies together. That'd be fun. Chat. Did you know Night of the Living Dead is not copyrighted? It was $350. Yeah, sounds about right. Like, the black and white zombie movie. I kinda think that I should, do that thing I promised a long time ago at some point. And sit down and, like, actually just do, watch-along streams of some of the, like, movies that don't have copyright, on them. Like, public domain movies. Which, if you can... Again, if anybody can find anything that is weird, obscure, and you can prove doesn't have, copyright, please do put them in the suggestion channel of the Discord. I've been wanting to do that on some level. And I've partially considered trying to see if any of the guys would like to, basically riff on a bunch of old movies, too, potentially. I'm just notoriously fucking lazy and haven't been looking myself. But yeah, anything that's public domain, I can stream. Just straight up. Hell, technically we've already done it once thanks to that one game, which was where I basically even got the, like, thought to actually do that myself. Oh no. The zombies. They want my brain. Good thing I don't have one. Hooray. I'm a violent individual who loves to kill things. It makes me smile when my enemies die. Oh hey, a recharger pistol. But yeah, any sort of like movie merch, especially things like that, $350? Yeah. Hell, part of me thinks that's a bit on the low end, if you want to be honest. Melta. $2. Get mine. Human flesh, no thank you. I prefer things that taste good. Stop wasting my time? Oh wow, that's all I needed you to say. That door opened. What a very polite ghoul to open the door like that. Hello? You know what? Where is it? Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand that I'm once more given flesh, but by humans who wanted to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls. Perhaps the same could be said of all religion. But enough talk. I know that's not the correct version of that. I need to actually look up the actual full version of that again, but it's been a really long time. Apparently, if cannibals are to be believed, human flesh takes like a mix of pork and veal. Meh. I don't like the taste of either of those things. I know blood doesn't taste anything like that, but you know, that's different. I really just don't like the way that blood tastes like pennies. Chat, have you ever been punched really hard in the face before? Money. That was nothing in here of any value. Hatred. Rage. Egregious upset. Sorrow. Honestly, I don't even need to be playing on normal difficulty. I'm fully aware of that. I'm still not turning down the difficulty, but I know I don't have to. Bottle cap. Bottle cap. Oh. Have you seen the video where the dude collects every fucking can in like Fallout 3? And then did it in New Vegas? I watched those videos. That was, fascinating is the word I want to use. Particularly because, yeah. Show yourself, demon. I would never do that myself. I would never even think to do something like that. Even though I was a strange child who collected business cards for some reason. Whenever I was younger, if I was ever taken anywhere and there was business cards on the desk, I'd just take one. I had so many of those. I had like a good 3-inch pile of them just all stacked together of just business cards from wherever I had gone. Now I'm wondering if a Gen 3 synth in Fallout 4 would taste like a regular human, or if they have a taste like oil on top. Also, yes, I watched the tin can. So I've talked before about how Fallout 4 doesn't even know what the fuck synths are on a fundamental level. If you go and watch the synth production machine, they're not machines. As far as I can tell. Like, the newest generation of synths are not machines. They're literally just like constructing flesh, bone, and blood. Those aren't machines. And that was always something that bothered me a bit with the whole thing. Like, it's just like, oh, they're robots, they're robots. And then you see them actually get made, and it's like, that's not a robot. You're just constructing flesh and blood and putting a chip in it and calling it a robot. It's so dumb. That's just one of the things that I arrived to whenever I was looking into that is, wow, this is dumb. And Bethesda can't even keep their own internal logic consistent. For one of the major aspects of that whole thing. But yeah, that's just the kind of thing that I'm left with, is they're not even machines. Like, with what you're shown, synths aren't even machines at that point. They literally just construct a human and then put fucking tech in the brain. Basically, they have a cloning lab that they put fucking mind control, like, brain chips and shit into people, and then they call that a robot. I just don't know, man. The other option is Bethesda literally doesn't know what a machine is, so pick your poison, I guess, on which level stupid they are. Which, might I say, I bring it up and emphasize it so much because I think that should have been a much harsher reveal that they weren't machines. They were clones, that they were, like, inserting, mind control apparati into the brain of. Like, if that was actually a plot point in Fallout 4, I think that would have been far more interesting, even though it would still be kind of like, well, no shit, because they're all made of fucking, like, flesh and blood. But still. That needed to actually be a point in the game, because that does throw... With the main central conflict of the Brotherhood, that throws everything they think out the window. Imagine if instead of the thing we got with the game in Fallout 4, you brought evidence to Maxim about the fact that these aren't actually robots and that he's been killing people, cloned people. You know, a much more interesting story for them to actually have just, like, set up and then just by pure accident never delivered on. I've been in Fallout universe since at least the year 2277 because of the replicated man quest in Fallout 3. Which was an incredibly stupid quest because somebody watched Blade Runner, yes. But I'm just saying, even with the core concepts that we had, there was a lot of things they could have still done story-wise that would have been way more interesting. We've still not found a single one, have we? But Bethesda doesn't want any moral ambiguity in their games. Until, you know, they desperately try to add a little bit because people get mad that everything's black and white to a stupid degree. I think that's one of the things that does piss me off about Fallout 4. There was things they added accidentally that brought up questions that would have been way more interesting even with the shaky foundation that they just did not even realize they did. DR% is reduction first, then DT, then difficulty mod, so 120 minus 25 DR mid X, sort of math, then difficulty, so math, more math. Ah, I see. I don't know how to do math. But neat. Going from Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 4. Imagine, like, those are the only two games anybody had played in this series. I'd imagine people who have done that are fucking confused at just what happened. Oh. Damn, 2 stealth boys. I always have trouble finding my way around this place somehow. It's almost like I don't work in an office. Thus, the notion is foreign to me. Have we found a single bottle cap in here? I can't remember. Oh well. I'm sure there's more elsewhere. I'm trying to decide if we want to even attempt to do the quest. Just so we can slam the rockets together. So, when you playing 76? I don't know. What's your money offer? How much are you willing to pay me to do that? I'll play a lot of things if I'm, you know, incentivized. $0, never. What, you think you get that kind of torture for free? Nah, man. Ain't no way. Maybe some chewing gum. Nah. Wow. Ow. Make it a collab of suffering? Who else would? Tommy. Who else would? Who else even has the game? Would slamming the rockets together count as evil pacifist? I mean, that's a direct act, isn't it? So, no. I don't think slamming the rockets together would count as a pacifist. Seki and Edit. Do either of them own Fallout 76? I can't imagine we'd get Seki to play it, or Edit either, for some reason. Just call it a hunch. But I suspect neither of them own it and neither of them would want it.
You die now.
I don't like your face. Wow, 2 slugs to the skull. That man don't even got an eye no more. His head, he's got a hole in his head. Jesus. But yeah, I don't think slamming to rockets together would count as evil pacifist. Because you're directly killing them there. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. Now, if you could convince somebody else to slam the rockets together, that would be evil pacifist. But the whole thing with evil pacifist is it's direct action. You think the game keys are still $2? I don't know. I don't know. Vim is your favorite Fallout soda? The only reason I'm going to say that Sunset Sarsaparilla is my favorite soda in the game is because it's the one that doesn't irradiate the character. Like, at all. Which makes it a preferable healing item. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Love being able to shoot guns out of their hands. Mind you, one of the only reasons I'm actually like, I might just do the quest line here is for shits and giggles. That and XP. I mean, I imagine you could probably still find that game hilariously cheap because who the fuck even wants to play it? But yeah, that's just one of those things of like, I don't know. I mean, our 55 cents Canadian, oh. But yeah, if you can, I guess, if you can convince those two, sure, I guess, but you know. The body not even here until the quest is started? Where is that? Oh, it's in here. Never mind. Yep. $0.55 Canadian. That's actually kind of funny. That's still more than I paid for the game, technically. You know, because I got a refund, and they just didn't take the copy of the game away, and then they, like, migrated everybody's stuff over to Steam. So, technically, I got that game for free, and it still wasn't worth it. That game's so fucking bad. You see how much Steam wants for it? How much? How much does Steam want for that utter fucking horseshit?
See you.
$55. Fucking Christ. That is not worth anywhere close to $55. Mind you, I said it wasn't worth free, so... I would pay like 10, maybe 20 max. If you know you're getting dog shit, 10 isn't awful for just like game you know is bad levels of things, but I still wouldn't recommend it to people. Unless they're just, you know, curious. There we go. Now then. I am vaguely still thinking, how would you even do this quest as an evil pacifist? If you're going for, like, don't do any good whatsoever, you would just kind of have to abandon this quest. I don't think there is a way to do this quest without directly killing someone and being evil. Oh, there's bottle caps on the floor. Okay. Shit. Surely they wouldn't put a star bottle cap on the floor in this place, would they? I say, knowing full well they probably would. Because I'd do that. This place is a fucking mess. Sad that 76 will outlive Destiny 2. You're not wrong. But if some things I've heard about Destiny 2 are true, somebody had a vendetta against that game and was actively trying to kill it. Destiny 2 killer. By the way, we need a higher science skill, so we won't be able to progress this all the way anyways. Because I do want to slam the rockets together. I like explosions. How far am I from another level? Not horrifically far. Okay. What time is it? Alright. I was actually kind of hoping we'd be able to get this quest done fairly quickly, but no.
God.
Is there one anywhere in this building? I feel like there has to be. Just titling a 76 stream Destiny 2 killer game. Christ. There'd people who'd show up being actually angry about that. Which would be the first time Ty would ever post in my chat, but you know. Oh yeah, I remember one of the reasons I would come in here. It has the rat away here. I'm not gonna steal anything yet. That's the funny part, yeah. By the way, Tommy, did you see that Planet Crafter is getting a new free moon to do? I just find that funny after, you know, you grabbing edit another one of the DLCs, which I'll see. I should see when the next time we will do one of those. All right. Well, we looked around here. We killed a bunch of things. I don't know if we got a single other star bottle cap. I'm gonna have trouble getting out of here, aren't I? Really should try to go to some of the smaller locations whose only purpose is having star bottle caps. He will never be free. Yeah. Alright, where are we at with it? Because I do need to take a little bit of a break. We're at 36, so we need 14. I will need to take a little bit of a break at some point between this stream and Seki's community night. Just cuz. All right. There should be a couple of places in this area that I still haven't poked at. Unironically, I kind of wish I had the Explorer perk. Like, technically that's a useless perk. Technically. But it's still actually kind of useful in the fact that, despite all the hours I put into this game, I still don't know where everything is. I know where a lot of things are, but there's a lot of this game that I don't have a good mental map of. Especially whenever I have not been actively trying to memorize a lot of random shit in this. I feel like there was one in here somewhere. You know what I kind of would want? Okay, it's just Nuka-Cola bottles. I'd love a mod of this game that just removes all NPCs. Like, remove literally every NPC in the game, both friendly and hostile. Unlock all doors, set game to survival mode, and just allow me to wander around alone. I don't think there is. I know there's dust, but dust is not quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking just the entire world is devoid of any actual life. Okay. I thought there was something in that building, but no. Did we check all the Novak houses? Yeah, we did. Nipton? Nipton and Prim we probably should check. Yeah, let's just kind of walk around here and look too. There is a mod for Skyrim that basically gets rid of all the NPCs that are friendly. That's kind of a vague-ish thing similar to Dust and Frost. I know there's a mod for Skyrim like that. I have thought about installing that before. In fact, I still might, just for the curiosity of it. But yeah. I don't think there was one for New Vegas that just removes NPCs in general. And primarily, I just wanted to be able to just wander around. I swear there was one in here at the very least. I'm also fairly sure Town Hall has one that combines the is there a mod that combines the difficulty of Frost and Dust? What do you mean combine the difficulty of? That's because New Vegas is perfect. New Vegas has issues. Still great, but it has its issues. Looks so odd when you use the commands to remove all NPCs. Yeah. That is kind of what I want, though. That's one of the things I liked about The Long Dark the most, is that the world was just empty. And, like, you're just left to kind of wander and survive in it. And I'd love a, just more urban version of that kind of thing, to be honest. I want to walk around city ruins and there just be nothing, like, left there in the living world, you know? Yeah, that's one of the reasons I kind of liked, Stalker. And, my brain had just blanked on the name. Yeah, I just blanked on the name. Need an Oops All Cazador mod. That's just the randomizer, but not randomized. That's just a randomizer being a dick is what you're talking about there. Did I already go in here? I think I did. Solo DayZ server. Yeah, but good. You know. The best version of it would be walking around and just seeing, like, lots of, signs of what once was. The, just, last man on Earth kind of thing, you know? Just walking the streets of a dead world and seeing all the stories that just ended. Or the remnants thereof. Like, that's one of the things I liked most about some games. Is just, you would walk into a town that's completely empty and you could walk around and just see the remnants of what once was. see like the people's like lives that are just no longer there. Killing those things produced such a fucking horrendous noise. There was a thing that I saw. It's no secret that I kind of do enjoy my horror stuff, and thus it would be obvious to say that, yeah, I do enjoy, like, ARG stuff occasionally. Sounds like it was the last time I started up Starbase. You know, there are multiple, like, ARG things that I saw people make that I was just like, man, this would do better if you just turned it into an actual mod and make it playable. There's a New Vegas thing like that. I don't remember what its name was, but basically it's the one about the guy who ends up on the other side of the fence and just finds a strange place beyond it. And if this sounds like I would also be somebody who enjoyed Yume Nikki as a game, yes, I enjoyed Yume Nikki. Oh, you responded. Eat. Basically, the thing one can say is that I like lonely exploration games a lot. That have the side of just, like, being kinda dark. Yeah. Yeah, I think one can say that is pretty clear. Last time I played Starbase, I was the only player for over 10,000 kilometers. Just me and over 1,000 ships left rotting in space. Yeah. I have done a bit of exploring dead Minecraft servers before, too. Those have a very specific feel. That's also just, like, looking at a world where people once were. I feel like I have probably already looted most of these houses, and I just do not remember that fact. I feel like we're not getting this quest done today. For what it's worth. 1 second. Oh. It's like, who added me? My own server telling me I'm live. Hour ago. Plus. I like ruins. That's one of the things that pissed me off the most about some of the mods for New Vegas, by the way. Like, some of them are just like this whole new world area that takes place in a city, and you get there and it's like 3 streets and it's a linear shoot 'em up, and it's just like, go fuck yourself. But yeah. Nothing. Damn. But yeah, the atmosphere we have right now. There's no music. I'm walking around and just looking through a house. And the only sound is, like, the natural ambiance of the location. And it's dark. I like this. I like specifically this. Also, we're finding jack all we're looking for. Oh, yeah, there's the house back here too we can check. Then we'll check the town hall. One of the things that I will say, one of the things I've done is I have booted up something like Tarkov and gone into the practice mode where none of the NPCs are spawned in as like one of the options. Those maps are something else whenever it's just like, yeah, there's nobody else there. Like those handcrafted large maps with like a lot of small detail of just a made world with nothing in it. There's just that kind of feeling of loneliness to it. Like some people like also do kind of refer to it in the same way as they refer to liminal spaces, which, yeah, it's a similar feeling that I like. The kind of thing that you can also get by watching footage of just like somebody going through a abandoned mall and whatnot. Just those kind of things, yeah. That's part of the reason I liked the back rooms as a concept whenever it was a new thing, not like, you know, tainted by wiki bullshit. That's a good MMO for that. Worm Online. I've played Worm. The main problem I have with Worm also tends to be that those places decay into nothingness. See the land eating years of people's work. Yeah, I don't like the fact that the runes go away completely in that. And I never really actually played Worm itself. I played the version they put out as like a pay-for game that the devs then fucking abandoned because they weren't, they decided they just didn't want to do it anymore. Unlimited, I believe it was called. I actually played a decent little amount of that on one of its biggest servers. I remember building a place by, I believe, the ocean. And I remember working on planting grapes because I wanted to make wine. I'd built an entire, like, little house in that game. And then one day, after, like, a year, I went back and looked at where I once lived, and yeah, all that stuff was gone. And somebody had moved into the location and had built a, what I will describe generously as a shit brick box of square with zero artistry, and then, you know, satisfied that the everything I'd built had been destroyed, I went and just uninstalled that game. But yeah, I've never been a fan of whenever its stuff completely goes away. And the only sign is basically just, oh, hey, you can see like a leveled area and maybe a couple of paths. That's not really what I want to see. That's kind of why I like the looking through abandoned Minecraft servers more. Because all that stuff is sitting there, just empty. Seeing all the work somebody put through, just for it to eventually just be nothing. Why am I getting one experience repeatedly? Oh. Didn't even notice those were there. I was kind of hoped, by the way. I was talking about the one people forgot they are paying for in the land upkeep, so it's all still there. Oh. Huh. Wild. One thing I kinda wished we'd see would be somebody taking the concept of Yume Nikki and making a properly, like, in-depth 3D first-person version of it. Which, might I just say, whenever the one Yume Nikki project, like, official thing came out, that was supposedly Yume Nikki in 3D, I got excited until I heard that thing was actually kind of dog shit and was barely any content, comparatively. It was like, oh, okay. Then half of it turned out to also be side-scrolling, so it was just like, oh. I love Bethesda's stupid fucking engine and its stupid fucking hitboxes. Love it. The minute you add 3D, it becomes more hard for people to make stuff, sadly. Yes. That's why I'm not surprised it hasn't been done. But I just feel like it's the kind of thing that somebody would potentially do. Because, you know, some people get just that level of autism. And which, to be fair, there is a couple of games that are similar. Especially thanks to the whole liminal space trend that became a thing. Like that one whatever Worlds game it was that I need to actually continue playing. Where you're going around and just like taking pictures of the like the weird shapes and shit. I need to finish that game. That one definitely kind of has one of those feels that I like, but my main problem with that game is that it kind of controls like ass, and every level is basically a total reset if you know, want to quit halfway through it. And has zero proper progress saving outside of the levels themselves being, like, listed. No Man's Sky. No. No Man's Sky feels empty, but that's because No Man's Sky's worlds are basically still dog shit. As much as they've worked to improve that game, the random generated worlds are still never going to feel interesting in any way, shape, or form beyond, oh, hey, look at this thing. Because they don't want to make it, like, those worlds interesting. They want them to be the single biome nonsense they are with randomly generated things. That's one of my biggest problems with it. I'm not sorry for that joke. I'm not sorry for the rant I went on either. As much as I like a lot of that game, it is also a game that they really need to sit down and actually think about a couple of things with. Like, they put out a lot of content. Now, could they make it fit together better and not be a maze of random quests that don't explain themselves well? The exotic worlds are somewhat fun for the 10 minutes it takes to see all of them. There comes a point in No Man's Sky where it's just like, yep, it's another one of these worlds. And you start realizing, oh, you've basically seen all of them. It just kind of makes it not worth the time to do exploration in that. Have we still not found a single star bottle cap in here? I'm starting to realize that, oh, I don't know where more of these are potentially. But yeah, for a game that's got a lot of emphasis on exploration, it feels like exploration's an afterthought at best and non-existent outside of like a couple of things. How many are we at? $36 still. We have not found another one. Okay. These things are goddamn everywhere. Problem is, I've already picked up all the ones I know about easily. Like, that's part of the problem with the randomly generated content of it all, too. It's eventually a situation of none of this can be unique. Nor is there that much variety in the randomness. So it just ends up kinda all being bland. Because most of the worlds aren't even that different. Most of the things in it are just the same thing. But, you know. Oh, look, it's a winter world. It has a temperature thing that you need a specific mod to deal with. What does the temperature do? Hurt you. How is that different from any of the other extreme weather? It's not. What's here? Well, it has unique trees that are basically literally the same as every other tree. And it has animals that are basically mechanically the same as every other animal. You found an inside-out world yet? I don't know. When were those added? But ultimately, that's like one of the major problems with that game is that so much of its exploration is just going to places that are functionally the same. The worlds that are like ocean are at least different, but not that different. When what underwater was added, I don't think I saw anything that was inside out. I might have, but again, so much of that also just kind of blends together in a way of, yeah, wow, it's this, but it's not really any different. Oh. Hello. Hi, Twitchy. Hi, Twitchy Raiders. Hi. How are you? Hi. We're currently just wandering around looking for bottle caps, because that's the quest I actually wanted to get done. How was stream for? How's your stream? I saw that you were playing a farm sim. I think we have found all the easy to find bottle caps that I remember. Might have to start ranging out and just going to random places I haven't touched yet. Did the top floor of the one place have anything? Over encumbered. Is there anything I can throw away? I don't need that knife. You don't need that knife. We've already done what we were going to do there. But yeah, Tommy, I don't really remember if I have or not. I'd probably need to be shown a picture of one. I do know in the No Man's Sky, I spent a fair amount of time wandering around looking at things, trying to find anything. So we went in there, we went in there, we went in there. This one? Have we gone in here yet? We might have. Ah, there's one. Cool. Now, how many do we need? 13? 13. Why would you do that to him? That's funny, though. You have no idea, Tommy, how much I'll laugh if he, like, sends that back to you. Like, if he denies it. Oh, was there anything up here? There might be one in the one room we didn't unlock in there, too, now that I think about it. Plus, there's all the buildings on the other side. He can't. He can't deny the gift. That's funny. Hi, Twitchy. How's your stream? Let's see. There might be another one in that room, and there might be one up top inside somewhere. We didn't explore in there very much. There are 2 shacks over here we can check. It's been weeks now? Weeks? Weeks? I don't think we've looted here yet. I'm gonna end up paying for everything in bullets at this point because we've basically ran out of money. Repeater. Okay, nothing in here. Set a time to play it. He needs to set a time to play it, I see. That's funny. But yeah, I didn't need to talk to Edit about when the next time the Planet Crafter stuff will happen. Though I will say it'll probably be the same as any other collab that I have, where it's like either somebody directly approaches me about it, or I go to them day of and just be like, hey, want to do this today? Which is usually the safe thing for me to do. And nothing in there. I forget. Was there anything in this? I know it's closed off, but I forget if there's like a little divot you can find in here. Oh yeah, the gas station. There's also the gas station right over there that might have one. I completely forgot that we haven't even gone there. But we're going to check in here, go into like the room that's on that side, and then check the upper floors. And just see if we can't find anything. It's 8. How long have I been going? 2 hours? Okay. I should check to see if there's a time for that community night set yet or not. I assume it will happen whenever it happens. Probably later. Can't get into there. Can hack this. Alright, time for me to fail. Festers. Nope. 1 correct. Okay. I still haven't pickpocketed people, have I? Huh. Right. Not the 9mm. Okay, none of those were it. There wasn't one in here. God damn it. Boo! It's just a normal room full of normal supplies. Boo! I don't need that anymore. Oh. Yeah, we don't need that either. Ah, man. But yeah, I genuinely do just love games with this quiet emptiness in it. Full of just what was and what shall never be again. Okay, we have been in here. So, I know there was one on the counter in here that we've already gotten, I believe. So, we don't need to worry about that one. Alright, top floor time. Let's see. What are the odds that we will find one? Some people probably already know because they remember if there is or isn't. At the very least, I think there should be some of the drink up here somewhere, so we'll be able to get it. Unless it's all Nuka-Cola machines, in which case we're kind of screwed for that. Man.
Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing. Just a decapitation. Ow. 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 I don't even want to check their bodies. Whatever they have isn't worth my time. My armor is almost broken again. I really need to up my repair skill. Hopefully nothing got strewn about the place in a way that'll make it impossible to find. I kind of do think we'll probably find at least one in here, because usually if an area is not anywhere you're actually required to go for something, you tend to find stuff that you're kind of needing to find anyways. Like, these are places they tend to hide shit at. Never using that. Might as well drop it. It's all Nuka-Cola machines. That's not a good sign. There is this slight whirring noise that's going on in the background. Yeah, I'm in Prim. Hmm. That is full of random shit. Interesting. But yeah, after we check around here, we're going to then head to the gas station to see if we can't find anything. I really am blanking on any potential places. Ah, yes, a suicide. Does in fact not look painless, but did in fact bring on many changes. Okay, it's been forever since I've been in here. This is how we get up? Okay. Anything? Ah, cigarettes. The wrong stuff. Ah, there's a machine. Okay, now we have to throw something else on the floor. Or I could just drink all of these in one go. It doesn't matter. If only luck affected the chances of getting one of these. Yeah, we didn't get one. Damn it. Relying on my natural luck is, never gonna work. Let's see here. Anything? I don't want that. That out of my inventory. You know, realistically, if I was an intelligent person, I would have just done everything I'd need to do for this quest first. Whenever we, you know, didn't have everything randomly explored. Should have just walked around, going place to place, leveling up, finding the bottle caps, and then worrying about it once we had enough. Instead, I have the general capacity to remember that I should do things similar to a squirrel. We've been in there. Where's this gas station at? It's this way. There's also stuff off near the wall there. I also know I didn't fully explore that area, but that's not really going to happen. Before we get there, there is these spots that I haven't explored. Pretty sure there's one at the ranch, which was originally going to be Ulysses, by the way. Fun fact, he was supposed to be a companion originally in base game. But hey, history's funny like that. Nice. The amount we have gone dry on these, though, is a little bit silly. Nope. Right. 10 luck, let's go. Still none. Right, was there one in here? Yes. Okay, 12 more. All ammo is money. Nice. Oh yeah, and that dude's diary. Huh. Fucking loser. Okay. Basic story of everything that happened in that town, by the way. Legion shows up, basically offers a deal to them. Well, no. I'm forgetting which. The Powder Gangers show up, offer a deal to the one dude about the mayor, about, hey, we could really get rich quick here. So they scheme to, like, take out a bunch of NCR guys who are in town. And I believe, like, sell them to the Legion. So the Legion is just like, okay, sure, why not? And then they show up and go, wow, you thought we were actually going to, like, be nice to you. You're all whores and gamblers. We're going to kill everyone in an ironic way. And then they did that after the mayor tried to run away, and I believe they capture him and drag his ass back and kill him. So they set up a massive, like, lottery and start, like, pulling numbers and killing them all very, very, just, like, first group of people. Congratulations, you get to die fast. And then, you know, burning people alive, crucifixion, one dude gets his leg broken, and the one guy we shot, yeah, he runs out of town and is just, like, let free. He's the one who won, and then we show up and kill him anyways. Because tee-hee funny. Alright, somewhere there's a rail station along this way that has a bottle cap, if I remember. I think we're going to go for. I know, I'm really good at explaining what happens. I'm a master of it, even. Now, as soon as I'm done with the sentence, I'll forget this entire, like, story I just told about this place was even talked about, and, yeah, where the hell is this railway station? I think it's all the way down that way. Oh yeah, isn't there the Coyote Den down this way too? I think maybe that might have a bottle cap in it. Maybe. We'll see. If nothing else, I want to get at least to where we have 10 to go before I, like, ultimately call stream. Because we are running up on a time where that community night might happen. Which, reminder for anybody who's, like, a part of Seki's stuff, remember that. Okay, there wasn't one. Did I kill all the animals in there? In fact, maybe. I don't remember what I have and haven't done at this point. I've done a lot of things. Ba 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 da ba da da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da da. I was also kind of hoping our luck would affect the chances of getting a bottle cap. And the answer to that was a resounding and firm fist to the face. That goes, no. You stupid. What? Huh? The fuck was that? Oh great, now I'm hearing things. Surely my actions are not slowly driving me insane. What's a couple of, like, 50 murders? The human mind perseveres. No one would go insane from doing that. Especially no one with the, like, lacking capacity to feel anything for their fellow humans. Did I already get this one? No. Yay! Is there any other ones here? Two. Nice. Cool, we need 10 more. Forget that sometimes there are just straight up 2 of them at one location. What a very pretty moon that is. I wish I could nuke it. And make it green. Chat, would the moon be cooler if it was green? What color do you think the moon should be? Personally, I'd paint it blue. Moon. Highlighter pink. You're not allowed to have an opinion anymore. Not being there would better. No. I like the moon. The moon there best. Keep moon there. In fact, I think we need another moon. Earth deserves 2 moons. I'll say it. It's dumb that we only have 1. Also, I love how big the moon looks in games and, like, media, and meanwhile the moon is actually really tiny in the sky, and I always just feel, like, lied to whenever I see that. Also, the term blue moon... The moon isn't blue in a blue moon. Which makes me hate people. Because they lied to me about the moon again. In fact, a lot of things people say about the moon tends to be lies, and it upsets me. It wasn't made of cheese either. It not being made of cheese especially upsets me. It doesn't turn blue. It's not made of cheese. It's not as big as they claim. Pluto isn't a planet. There's no Easter Bunny, no Santa Claus, no Queen of England. They're keeping the moon cheese from you? There's no cheese. If the moon was made of cheese, we'd have eaten it all already. Because cheese is good. How many years would it take for the current population to eat the moon? I know one of you have the answer to that. What? Ah! I wasn't expecting anything to happen. There. Okay. I had a thought, and now I can't remember what I was thinking because of these assholes. Why do you think they hide it in the cheese caves? Oh, it's to keep it away from me. Like, are you telling me that if those cheese things, like those cheese stores, were just kept out in the open, people wouldn't eat all of it? I'm just telling you, man. I would. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that the government is hiding their supplies of cheese from the public. But still. Statement not further found. Train not work. Continue program. Reset. Error. Revert. Chat, what color do you think the moon should be? Where'd it go? There it is. Shut up, dead person. Yeah, Ulysses was supposed to just live here. I find that fascinating. Anyways, let's rob his house. A lock-picking magazine. There's no bottle cap here, is there? Damn it. Damn it. Well, that's a tad bit unfortunate. Think if the moon had the textures of a shag rug. Well, that wouldn't affect me, would it? I've never been there. Have you? How do you know it doesn't? I want to make tacos. I just want to make tacos. Hey, chat, have I ever gone to the one radio station yet? Oh, there it is. Oh, 9 more. I don't think I have. There's probably stuff there I could get. Yeah, we've not gone there. Okay. Enemies? Where? That's one of the places we could go. Why are so many of your gang women?
You like that?
There we go. That put us to needing 8. Hi. I didn't even notice you. Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? What, are you scared? Scared a little dying? Huh. Now, chat, this is what we call overkill. No partial reload. Sad. So yeah, we can go get a another one that I just remembered because, again, issue of I just don't fucking remember where I have and haven't actually gone yet. Clickety clackety. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Who's he? Not really a fan of How I Met Your Mother. That show's not that good. Much like yours. Wow. They're all stuck in a wall? And Baba is you. Why you speak like that? God, I love when things just get stuck in the rocks. Oh. Why not? Okay, Tommy, could you speak in Baba is you language this entire rest of the stream? I dare you to. I'm probably not going to understand, but I dare you to. However long this stream continues. Oh yeah, we got a little bit hurt. I should have a snack. Random fruit. There's that. And where is it? There's one. God, there was a really stupid creepypasta based around this spot in particular. Like, ooh, spooky, bullshit. Ooh. Serial killer. Ooh. All right. So we need what? 8 more? Shit. Where have we not gone that has an easy couple of them? We've explored Nelson. We've gone through here. God. I know Freeside has a couple we probably haven't gotten. Specifically, I can think of a spot we've not gone in Freeside that probably has one. Where else? Worst part is how few we need, and so I'm just like, what would it actually take to buy like the 8,000 we'd need to be able to get the next 8 that we
We've got
need?
stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
What a great way to get yourself arrested. Worst part is, I know they're just all over the place, and that we'd eventually find another 8 if this was not the primary focus of what we were doing right now. Violence is fun. Violence is fun. I like to commit a lot of violence. I feel like maybe the Old Mormon Fort also has, like, at least one we haven't found. So we might need to go there again. Plus, I just want to, like, throw some medicine at them just for the sake of it. Okay, then. Unironically, the one nuked town probably has one. Okay, there's another. Figured there was one in here. We find any bottles of the stuff around here? I don't think we will. I think we found what we could have found. All right.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting ponce.
I forgot we had Wild Wasteland on.
Had enough? Come on.
I forgot this would happen. Anyways, now that we've killed a couple of old people, fuck, man. I know we've looked at, like, overlooked so many places, but I'm just blanking on where they are. I'm pretty sure this area has, like, at least 2. I'm pretty sure there's one up here. What is that place's name? Jacobtown? Jonestown? I want these. Yeah, we'll go up towards the super mutant place and look around there, and maybe we'll find one. If you're wondering why, nearest clothing. Don't want to walk up there dressed like the NCR. Literally it. No other reason. It was just there. I know that probably most of the vaults at least have 1 or 2. Pretty sure that cave we passed probably has 1. The other NCR camp, like the refugee camp, probably has 1. Bitter Springs. Bitter Springs probably does have 1. There's 100 in the game. We only need 50. And I'm blanking on over half of them. Okay. We never finished some areas too, did we? We never even went into some of the places we've discovered. This is one of the issues with doing this like this. There are plenty of places we've not even actually gone into that I can't remember that we haven't done that. What do we even look like? I see. Strange sight we must be.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human.
There's zero reason to get into a fight with all these guys. But yeah, I feel like we'll find a couple here somewhere. Yes, I'm aware I could look this up. Oh, hey, a victory. Not quite what we were looking for, but... Did the cave up there have one? I forget. Oh, there's one. Nice. Alright, 6 more are needed. Really hoping we'd find a couple of bottles in here, but possibly not. Yeah. Yeah, that guy got shot for a reason. Anything? Anything at all? Nope. Cool that this place seems to have been just fucking empty of anything of use to me. I guess it has a bed. There's that. Yeah, okay. Inside we go. Lobotomite. It never explains where did we get the screwdriver we used to pick locks.
Another human. One was enough.
We just found them.
Better watch out. Lily's been babbling about her grandkids and that.
You know. We just find one. It's next to every door. Does every door in your house not have a screwdriver next to it? It's legally required that you have a screwdriver next to every door. Do you not? Have you been breaking the law this entire time? Chat, you better go. You better go put screwdrivers by all your doors. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Why is the ammo crates not owned, but this is? That's a little bit strange. Anything? Anything at all? No? Before I end stream, I do want to at least go back and see. I know it's 50, but eh. Have you been breaking the law this entire time, you ask? IDK, where do I live? Somewhere owned by America, but doesn't realize it yet, I bet. So you're subject to our laws. Obviously. Like, you thought your nation was independent from America? You're not. You belong to us. America is the empire. We have one. Everyone else is just too afraid to acknowledge that we have the better system. Clearly.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
That man really does not know what's actually happening. America. Fuck yeah. That's a lot of ammo they just have stored away that you can just take. These people not... Like, what are they doing? That's mine now. Marcus's room. Huh. Apparently I can still sleep in that bed, though. Interesting. That's mine now. I don't think I've ever actually looked around this location, by the way. Hey, Pom-Pom, I'm doing okay. Either I'm lying or I'm telling the truth. Good luck figuring out.
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Yeah. You're being watched by the Watcher. The Watchinator. Oh, this room's actually pretty well kept. Just doesn't have a bed for some reason. Okay. Damn. That's a lot of drug. The fuck's room is this?
Someone's watching me. I can feel it. Pretty smart.
Still no. How life go for you? I have a feeling we're not finding one. I think we found the one that existed in this area. Not bad, chilling, playing Abiotic Factor. That's good. I heard they added a Voices of the Void collab to that game. And that Joel from Vinesauce has a voice role in it. I just find that vaguely interesting. Fuck. Vilified, yeah. Shit. Alright, where have we not gone that has anything that I remember? I think one of my best hopes would be to just find a bunch of the drinks still in here somewhere. Like, that's probably not gonna happen, but let's find out.
Howdy, partner. By my hat, you're flush with stars, ain't you? Scratch up a few more and the prize is yours. Well, what in the Sam Hill?
Yep, okay. Damn. Haven't found it yet? Okay. I doubt we're going to find any more in here, but I don't know how hard I looked this over. Sunset sarsaparilla. Yes, a drink though you can drink. Sunset sarsaparilla. Ah. God, this stuff is everywhere, and it's all empty. Like how I open a cabinet and it's just full of bullets. Yep, we're in America. But yeah, I think I might give this place one more look over, and after that I might call it, because I'm gonna need to eat something, and I don't know when Seki's community night is planned to start. I assume not yet, but I do need to eat. My cup floweth the fuck over. Where is anything? There's a Nuka bottle mixed in there. Wow, that one didn't want to be checked. Can't wait to find out that this is the return box where it's just all empty. They're really funny. Fuck. Okay. Chat, is this what addiction feels like? Hey, Clanker. I know the last box I don't check won't be empty. Fuck you. Eh. Come on. Damn it, normal bottle caps. Thanks, like in general? Okay. I don't know what I've done, but okay. Why are they all empty? Okay. King. Why? Why, God? Why? Okay. Okay. We're perfectly stable and sane. Okay. Okay. Where the fuck are they? Empty, empty, empty. They're all fucking empty. These are all just copy and pasted. They're all just copy and pasted. There was never a chance any of them had anything in them. Seki started? Okay. Should have known that would happen. I'm surrounded by my own misfortunes and failures! There's the bottling room. I just want to check that, then I'll just, like, probably in stream. Yes! You every think? Me no thinky ever, actually. Bottle? Nope. Maybe the area they bottle the bottles, they might be empty. That was an outgo facility. Here's some. Come on. Come on. More. I need more. There has to be, like somewhere in here. There has to be. Can we start the machine? I want to start the machine. Okay. Okay, so we have 44, right? Okay, we have 44. Motherfuck. Motherfucker, we didn't get one. Okay. Well, chat, it. It is a suffering that never ends. The cleansing of the soul breaketh hurt and heart. Or shh. It. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I like how these bottles crates are just the least stable things we have. Okay. War never changes. It is what it is. Okay. 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 Okay, doh. Where is... I think brain hurt, me brain hurt brain hurt. Okay. 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 Yeah. You farm the mats too? I see. Alright. So, we managed to at least get, like, down to needing 6. So, there. That's progress. Yes. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. I'm going to paste a link to Seki's channel. Go watch the Seki. Have a wonderful time of day and remember to do the human things to survive. Bye. Click that link and go say hi to Seki.